Beautiful morning. Fishermen driving down the road early in the morning. Chickens are up, quail are up, the sun is up, and there's pretty much not a cloud in the sky. So this, of course, looks to be a beautiful day for a ride. So today's ride is scheduled to go from Charles City to Jamestown. We're gonna have several recumbents out there, sort of trikes, and at least one bike if he shows up. And I think I'm gonna take the eyeball today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It may be a little bit warm by the end of the day, but I don't think it's gonna be too warm. Virginia has had a lot of rain lately. As you can see, the yard needs to be mowed and stuff needs to be cleaned up. Out front, I've got trees that are falling down because they're just getting old and dying, and I'll be cutting down a lot of trees, which kind of explains why I haven't done a lot of riding. I've been doing a lot of yard work, as I've mentioned previously. And that, of course, continues. It's a never-ending thing because we live on a planet that's broken and is dying and falling apart. So in order to help subdue the earth, I'm trying to clean it up, at least my little 3 acres here. All right, so here we are at Charles City, getting ready to head out. We've got a couple of trikes with us and a regular bike and another trike down there. So hopefully people will start showing up here pretty soon and we can get on the road. All right, so we're getting ready to head out. We got one more guy that's coming. He just pulled up with his truck and trailer and he's gonna unload that. And then we're gonna head out. 7 of us on the ride today, so that's good. We're going on the part of the Virginia Capitol Trail that tends to be a little more level, so there's not as much climbing on this part of the trail. The downside is there's not very many rest stops or anything like that either, so there's no restaurants. There's one convenience store about halfway through. We'll get that going, and this will be a nice, probably just a cruise ride as we ride this one today. And so, yeah. Getting everyone together. Got Cameron and his son again. We got Dan. We got another guy named Ken. And Joseph and Veda. And so we're gonna head out. Okay, so Ken showed up with his whole bike shop. He's got like 42 trikes in his trailer here. And he says, let me pick the slow one today because you guys look slow.
Hey, what do you think about Joseph saying, I'm gonna start out ahead because I'm slow. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, Veda. So Ken's gonna be riding his fat tire trike today. So that's kind of cool. I've never seen one of these up close. It's the tires are as tall as my Velo. It's crazy. That's a lot of tire there. So I think I failed to mention a little while ago what mile marker Charles City was at. And basically it's at mile marker 20. So we'll go from 20 to 0, which is Jamestown, and then back. So it gives us about a 40-mile ride, which is excellent. So I'm also trying out my new to me GPS. I got a Garmin 1000 that was gifted to me by a very generous friend of mine. Thank you, Cameron. He got a Dick Tracy watch, so he didn't want to use his GPS anymore, so he gave it to me. So trying that out. I downloaded an app on it that gives me kind of a speedometer look instead of just the typical, all just the typical little boxes for the GPS. Another thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention last time was the shifter, the Archer shifter. Remember last ride I posted that I couldn't tell what the battery level was in the remote. Well, The documentation is kind of lacking, but found out from a friend Bob that you have to turn the shifter remote on, let it communicate with the shifter, and then once it does its link and stuff like that, then you turn the remote off, and then you can check the battery level in it. So it's kind of cumbersome to check the battery like that, but it still works, I guess, if that's something you want to do. But I took a chance and I didn't even check the battery level. This is only the second ride since charging it up, so I don't think I'm going to have any issues. So that's Ken. He decided he would bring his slow bike today. And he's still pretty quick on it. Coming around you, Cameron. So these guys coming up, been riding with them for a little while. Much faster pace. One of the guys from Ireland, so that's kind of cool. A lot of fun. They've really been having a ball checking out the Velo, taking pictures. I just stopped and had lunch. I stopped and had lunch. So they're riding the whole 52 miles today, both ways. So they're getting 104 in. They started in Richmond, they're going all the way to Williamsburg, have lunch, and head back. So the Virginia Capitol Trail is a great place to get a century and an easy century. The trail is wonderful. And of course, you do a lot of your work on the Capitol Trail from about Charles City to Richmond. From Charles City to Jamestown, you really do have a more relaxed ride. So that's good. This part of the trail tends to be a lot flatter, and there's not nearly so much traffic out this way because there are no restaurants, there's no anything out here in between Jamestown and Charles City. So the traffic out this way is down quite a bit, even on the trail. Now when we get into Williamsburg, it'll start picking up quite a bit.
How are you?
I'm just stopped.
How did it go with the Ace team?
Huh?
How did it go with the Ace team going like 90 miles an hour?
We weren't going that fast.
What'd you do with Ken?
He should have brought his fast trike. Almost. Another 10 miles.
I know, tell me about it. I like your comics. So where's Ken?
Yeah, he never did come back up.
Did you find Ken?
Did you see Ken?
Yeah, he's way back there.
Yeah. All right, so here at Spoken Art, we've been here before, and you can see that. I'll link that in the video right up here. We've been here several times. This is a great little stop on the trail to get a bite to eat or a drink. They even rent trikes here. So I don't know how much it costs to rent a trike, but they rent trikes here, so you can check out a recumbent trike on the Virginia Capitol Trail if you'd like. We got the guy on the fat tire bike. This guy's so fast we can't keep up with him.
Should have, man.
We told him to bring his fast trike. He said, "I'll bring the slow trike." With all these, he saw some seasoned veterans among the group, and he thought he would bring the slow trike. And well, he's paying for it now. We got a little bit more to go up here to Jamestown. Lots of people out on the trail today. It's a beautiful day to be out here on the Virginia Capitol Trail. If you ever get a chance to come here and ride this trail, do it. 52 miles, wonderful trail. So this is Silas. He's going to be the next velonaut.
It'll be a next record holder, 100 mile an hour.
That's it. What do you think about that?
You like it, Si?
Where did you get it at?
Put your foot right there and sit on the back. You're small enough and little enough, it doesn't matter.
You're right.
There you go. We're all from the Richmond area.
Oh, okay.
Norfolk.
Yeah, Norfolk.
What kind of bike? I bought it.
There you go. Yep.
I have a big go bike at my house.
Yeah?
Yep, you never go.
I know how to ride it without. I know how to ride without training wheels.
Good.
I know how to change it.
Well, as you see, we all got old and had to get tricycles.
Quinn, does your bike look like this?
I can't ride with training wheels.
Yeah, you don't ride.
Yeah, I can't ride without training wheels. That's why I have 3 wheels now.
Saiga, you were already in, buddy.
It's all right.
Yeah, Dad.
It's fascinating, huh?
It's when I get adults that do that that don't know how to. I'm like, hey, whoa.
But I can sit in the back.
Oh, you want to sit
You can
with
sit in the
Si?
back.
In the back.
Okay, there you go.
Drive it.
See how Silas brought the handlebars down?
Yeah.
So you got like that and you turn it and that's how it steers.
Wait, so I turn it?
That's the steering wheel, Si.
Yep, that's it.
Wait, how do you make it move?
You got to pedal it. The pedals are way up here.
Silas.
So it's kind of like these trikes, but it's just got a shell around it. So tell me what you think. Silas.
Do you make YouTube videos?
Silas, tell me what you think.
What do you think, Saiga?
That's amazing.
All right, so lunch at the Jamestown Pie Company. Good pizzas, good ice cream, all that fun stuff. Lots of pie. Yeah, how was the pie? Tell me
Great.
What kind of pie did you get? Pecan pie. So, people getting pies. I got a sandwich. Really good Italian sandwich. So, good restaurant. So, all right, so we're here at Jamestown. We're gonna go do the Jamestown Loop, I believe, and then we're gonna head back. And that should give us about 50 miles or so. My mountain drive has messed up. That's not good. I think I know what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna pull over here. I think I know what happened, and if it did, my wife's gonna have to come get me. Home like that, I'll do that.
But guess what? You got a slow rider.
We all need them, right?
Yeah. I'll keep you company.
I got it engaged, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Right behind you.
Yep, no worries. I was wondering, because I heard a clicking a while ago. I was like, that's an unusual
I heard it back
noise.
there, but I just thought you were shifting gears or something.
Yep, it's not holding. I might only have my low gear to go back 20 miles. All right, so this is an adventure. I'm 25 miles from my car, and my Schlumpf mountain drive is acting funny because my left crank arm is basically starting to come off. So I've got to get home and tighten that up. But that means that I'm stuck in the mountain drive the whole way home because my pedal is loose. And I know nobody has a tool to fix that. But Spoken Art is right up here, and I will see if they have any tools that I can fix that with. Because, I mean, who carries crank tools with them? I don't. Maybe some people do, but this was just a normal ride. I'm not doing that. So my left crank is coming off, and so that's going to leave me in basically a 23 up front, because I've had to engage the mountain drive, and so now I'm going to have to figure out how to tighten up that slump drive when I get home. It works, but now that the crank arm is loose, it's not letting me run fast. So I guess it's a good thing Ken brought his slow bike today, because I have some gears, but it's not going to be fun climbing some of these hills. Fortunately, we're on the flat side of the trail, so hopefully this will work out. Now I'm just praying I get home. Oh, it's always an adventure when you're out cycling. I'm done.
Calling you mommy?
I had to. My crank's coming off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I just called Kim.
Well, darn.
So literally for the last half a mile or so, I was pedaling with one pedal.
How hard is that to fix?
Well, it's a slump drive. It has special tools, which are all at home.
What happened?
My left crank arm's coming off.
Call AAA.
I called my wife. She's better than AAA.
Oh, she is. All right. Rolling on.
Finish. Good for you. Well, it was nice riding with all of y'all. Well, except you. Good to ride with you.
You too, buddy. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you back at Charles City.
See you again sooner or later. We'll pick you up anyway.
Yeah. We will ride again. Thanks. Well, it's kind of hard to ride a bicycle without pedals. Left crank arm came off, and looks like that's the end of my ride for today. Got the SAG truck coming, and she'll come and pick me up here in a little bit, in a few minutes, and that's it. So I ended up getting almost 29 miles in, and about the last quarter of a mile I was pedaling literally with one pedal, as the left side crank arm is just hanging loose. I was thankful I didn't lose the button for the slump drive, but it also made it to where the slump drive wouldn't engage on, or it wouldn't disengage, so it was only engaged. So I basically had a 23 tooth chainring up front, so that's no fun. And then to try and pedal it with one foot was even worse. But that's okay. We had a great ride. It was a wonderful day. We had a really good lunch. It was really nice to get back out with other people and have some fellowship, and have some lunch, and just have a good time. All right, so I'm back at Charles City, and I actually made it back here before the group made it back. I just passed them probably 2 miles back there on the trail. It's just starting to sprinkle, so of course they're going to want to get in and get going. But I thought I would hang out and wait for them. They're just pulling up right now as a way to say, hey, thanks for everyone for coming out and that kind of thing, and riding together. So it was a good time. Everyone made it back together. It looks like they're all in one group, so they weren't trying to do any speed racing or anything.
Hey, glad you got back safe.
Yep. Look at that. He did fine. So how was it?
Terrible.
Come on. You said that last time.
I didn't say that last time. Last time was good.
You said last time it's terrible because I'm 10.
I thought he did great.
Haha. We're done.
Ken broke his leg. We had to shoot him.
hopefully I'll get the Velo fixed here pretty soon. I'll probably do a video on how to fix a slump drive. So, until next time. Cheers.
That's amazing.